Hello friends, my name is Emile and welcome back to some more Forza Motorsport 2. Today we continue on with our Let's Play. This is episode 29, and in today's episode we're going to go ahead and do the semi-pro Castrol 300HP Invitational. The first place prize is a 207 Super 2000, and the description reads as thus. Castrol hosts this race for cars with less than 300 horsepower or 224 kilowatts. The competition is a Porsche Boxster Super 22B, a Lease 11S, a Lancer Evo 8, a Fairlady Z, RX-7 Gen 3, and a Skyline R32. My car for this part is the Volvo S16R. Now, I did record the first race already, however, bad things happened in the stream. So, yeah, I've decided to re-record it again. I have performed some minor upgrades to this car. It has sports tyres with all the tyre whips, it has racing brakes, and it has sport weight reduction, in case you are wondering. Anyways, let's get into the first race here. So we're going to be heading to the Sebring International Raceway Club Circuit, the Mazda Raceway Laguna Seca, and Tsuba Circuit. Now, I will say when I was sort of on the bad filming, I didn't actually unlock anything, which is good. So, like, I haven't leveled up or anything, in case you're wondering. So, yeah, you haven't missed out on anything other than the first race. The only thing you've really missed out on is my first impressions of the Volvo, and, well, truth be told, they're actually pretty good. I really like this car, actually. It's a nice handling car. Video output low, stream is goofing. I can't do anything about it. I really apologise. I may have to go solo for this one part. Oh god. I love how it's as soon as everyone returns, bad things happen. As such, viewers will experience buffering. Just wait. Come on, YouTube. I don't know what. Like, here's the thing. I've given my internet a couple of days. It should be fine now. But apparently it is just not happy. So, I mean, there's nothing I can do about it, unfortunately. I hate it when it does this. I don't know. Here's the thing. We pay a bit of money. I mean, it's fibre at the end of the day, but it's just so random. Like, our upload speed, it just goes up, it goes down, and it just never stays in one place. One day it'll be absolutely fantastic, you know. I've had streams where I've had days where it's like, oh hey, you've got like, I think it was like 18 up. Oh, sorry, I've had 20 up and 11 down, I believe. No, sorry, 18 down, 11 up. And that was great. But then, other times, it'll be like this today, where it's like barely cracking free. What's this? Video output low, that's what it is. Hopefully it actually, YouTube gets its bollocks together. A stream at last. Wait, is it working? Is it working again? YouTube still got code red for me. Then again, I guess the kind of interesting, ironic thing. Also, hello Boost, and yes, stream at last. Sorry. I am very sorry. I haven't really been sticking to the schedule. Oh hey, it's green again. I apparently stream is alive once again. It's been a bit up and down, so I'm probably only gonna do like 2 episodes tonight, plus it's kind of late. I will say I'm going to stream tomorrow. In fact, I'm definitely going to be streaming tomorrow. And Saturday, and probably Sunday. So, yeah, we have a weekend of streaming ahead of us, which is nice. Anyways, just to make it clear to the viewers, questions that may pop up today, it was the UK-EU referendum. I'm recording this on June the 23rd. Is it the 23rd? I think it's the 23rd. Or is it the 22nd? I don't know, it's one of the two. So yeah, this is happening on the same day as the EU-UK referendum, and also the first day of the Steam Summer Sale. So, if any questions regarding those topics come up in like the next 2 episodes, then you know why. Anyways, but yeah, I'm hoping to get back on track. I'm hoping that we can start streaming again. I don't know, past few days has been a combination of me not being able to stream and me just not really feeling like streaming, to be perfectly honest with you. I mean, to be fair, yesterday, you can blame Thunder for that one, Kappa, but yeah. Streaming. I do try and keep on top of it, obviously I want to, because of course, I'm recording the main series in the streaming, so... I mean, this is episode 29, so I'm still fairly ahead of myself. As I record this, the last episode of GT1 goes up tomorrow, so then I have to start uploading this. So tonight, unfortunately, as much as my upload speed is not particularly good, my upload speed is going to get absolutely killed tonight, because after we're finished with this, after I'm finished with this stream, I'm probably just going to start uploading the Forza 2 things. To anyone confused about sort of when I start speaking about future plans, I think I spoke about this before in GT2. Oh boy, the stream's gone to red again. Anyways, yeah, as I've said before, the Elgato's doing the low bandwidth thing. I don't like it when it does low bandwidth, because that usually means, oh hey, I'm going to die now. Oh, it's gone back to, well... the stream's green on my side. YouTube says green, Elgato says good, so I guess that's something. But yeah, when I speak about future plans, I just want to point out that there's a big asterisk next to those future plans. It's like, yeah, I spoke about doing GT4. I was going to do GT4, then my getting glitchy now. It should be fine again now. Yeah, like I said, it's sort of... it's going to be a short stream, A, because the upload's bad, and B, because of some other stuff. Anyways, we get a 10% discount on Rim Style by HRE. Okay, interesting. I mean, admittedly, I don't had to reload the stream. Has that fixed it? Because if it has, then great. Anyways, next race heads to Laguna Seca for 3 laps. Yeah, it's glitchy, I apologise. There's nothing I can really do about it. I've tried resetting the internet a few times. And I just really wanted to record some Forza 2, and I can't do it on my own, so, yeah. I also apologise for that. This bottle of water is a lot louder. I don't usually drink from a bottle, I usually drink from a glass, but there you go. Anyways. Laguna Seca, Volvo S60. Interesting car to take around Laguna Seca. I would highly doubt an S60, sort of at least a base model. At least sort of the road car S60R has ever been around Laguna Seca before. I'm assuming there may have been some form of GT touring car race. I know there's a racing S60 in this game. I have no idea what series it's from. I know it's a car which has just been brought along from Forza 1. It's a bit of a strange one, that S60, actually, because it was in Forza 1, 2, and 3. It didn't appear back in 4, I don't think. I believe the... only Volvo in... actually, no, there was quite a few Volvos in Forza 4, but only the S60R appeared. And then, unfortunately, Volvo went until Horizon 2, where it came back in the last car pack for that game, which was interesting. The S60 Polestar was the car, of course. But yeah, hopefully, I would assume Volvo's coming back for Horizon 3. I wouldn't see any reason why they wouldn't. I'd kind of like to see Saab again. I just don't know how you license Saabs these days, considering they're now defunct. I would assume there's some way around it. I mean, I guess you could go... I don't know, will Scania own the rights to... I don't know. Anyways, it's probably... not something Turn 10's looking at. As much as Saab have made some pretty darn cool cars over the years, I don't know if they've made enough to really warrant Turn 10 to go, maybe we should dish out for the license again. I mean, I like the Saabs. I mean, in Forza 4... actually, now that I think about it, the Saab 9.3 Aero was actually a car which came all the way from Forza 1 and unfortunately died in Forza 4 and was never to be seen again. Of course, you see that a bit with some of the more interesting manufacturers in Forza. And interesting cars, I should say. They seem to die. You know, one thing I noticed, and it was only after it was pointed out to me, Forza 3 has a hell of a lot of cars. Saab is still a thing, just the car part that's out. So I guess that's how you'd license them, because it's Saab Aerospace now, isn't it? I wonder if the Aerospace actually owns the right to the car design. I guess you could ask GM. I mean, the guy who owns Spiker, last time I heard, he was the one who tried to resurrect Saab, so maybe you have to go to Spiker for the licensing. That's another car which is unfortunately absent from most Forza games nowadays. Spiker. Well, all the Spikers, to be honest with you. Oh, it's gone red again. Yay. Anyways. Hopefully the Elgato doesn't throw a duck fit here. I'm hoping it doesn't. It probably will, but I'm hoping it doesn't. All-wheel drive. They sold the rights they would need. Okay, so they need to buy the license from Spiker then. Again, I don't know why they don't go to Spiker for cars, considering Spiker. Spiker seems pretty cool. I mean, Spiker has given licenses to the crew. So I don't know why they wouldn't give them to Turn 10. I mean, yeah, now that I think of it, is there any cars in the crew that aren't in Forza other than Spiker? I don't know. Apparently everything is red, everything is flashing at me. I do have to admit, I hate it when the Elgato goes low bandwidth, because it's like, we're going to disable your stream if it can't find bandwidth in the next minute, and it's like, oh, yay, brilliant. Okay, so the stream is green, the Elgato is not happy. Hopefully the Elgato doesn't take the stream offline. It could do. I mean, it has done in the past, it did do in the last, sort of, when I tried to record this, so... yeah, I mean, it can do. Also, I just want to point out, if I sound a little bit different, I'm slightly more relaxed tonight. Let's just put it that way. I haven't been... the meme lords haven't showed up. Or, well, one of them have, but... things haven't got too memey, thankfully. It's kind of nice to occasionally not have to deal with too many of the memes. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy memes. Memes are fun from time to time, but... I kind of like having the streams where I can just sort of chill a bit. So get into the flow, tell some stories, answer some questions. There we go, that's what we do. Also, I can't, by the way, I couldn't tell what colour to have this Volvo in. I went with this sort of strange green. I will say, in real life, when the car is this colour, it looks a hell of a lot better. Anyways, another 9,000 credits almost puts us to level 25. We're going to go to level 2 with the Volvo. We've got transmission and driveline. Yep, the Elgato has saved the stream. Bloody brilliant. Why does it want to stop the recording? Let's just head into the next race. Okay, anyways, third race to Super Circuit. Should be nice and simple, this one. Shouldn't have too many issues, thankfully. There's a Nissan Fire. There is Nissan everywhere in this game. I don't really understand why. I mean, I guess Nissan was a big sponsor of Forza Motorsport 2? I don't know. It seems like a bit of a weird sort of sponsor to have, but there you go. Anyways, I guess... I should quickly... I mean, I know this will be heavily outdated by the time I get here, but what did I get in the Steam Summer Sale? I actually sold all my Counter-Strike skins. I didn't used to play Counter-Strike, but I did get addicted to the boxes, and I really liked the gun skins, and I had a bunch of them laying around. So I decided to sell them off, and with it I bought the Scandinavia DLC, and a bunch of custom bits for the trucks, cause Euro Truck's actually got, where did you get that crown? I believe it's because I'm the thing. Anyways, I'll answer that question in a second, because of course they can't hear me because I'm not streaming, unfortunately, because anyways. But yeah, Euro Truck Simulator is a little addiction of mine recently. I think I've got like 50 hours on it on Steam. In case you're wondering, I'm not really a PC gamer. I'm just not a fan, personally, of PC gaming. I don't mind it, you know, I've got nothing against it. If you want a PC game, that's fine. It's just, for me personally, there's something about, like, trying to fiddle and fix games and fiddle with graphic settings constantly and all the rest of it. That just kind of puts me off PC gaming, to be honest with you. But some games break the mold. I like Car Mechanic Simulator, I like Euro Truck, I like Automation. You know, all the games which don't really work on controllers, I like those sort of games. And Euro Truck's been one I've been getting a lot back into recently. So I decided to pick up the Scandinavia DLC, the wheel modding thing, which I don't really understand. Like, there's a ridiculous amount of wheel customization with that thing I don't understand. And I also picked up the cabin accessories kit, which is certainly on the interesting side of things. You can stick a lot of weird stuff in the cars using that, and it's weird. But hey, I mean, I've always wanted a bulldog bobblehead. I've only tried it on the Mercedes so far. When I finish streaming, I'm actually going to put a few more hours into Euro Truck. In case you're wondering, my favourite truck in the game currently, I like the DAF. I like the Scanias. A Volvo, what was it? A Volvo FH16. I believe that was the first truck I ever bought with my own money. It's got about 20,000 miles on it now. I lent it to some of my employees to drive. I believe it's actually on loan now. But that's a pretty cool truck. I really like the FH16. But at the moment, I've only tried the customization stuff in my Mercedes-Benz Actros, which is an interesting little truck. It has a very, very weird interior. If you upgrade to the, I think it's called like the Excellence trim, you basically get like green and orange blur, which is interesting. I kind of like the Actros. But again, favourite trucks, I like the DAF, I like the Scanias, the Volvo's cool. To be honest with you, I think the Scanias are probably my favourite. Because they have ridiculously large fuel tanks. They can run for like 3,000 miles on a single tank, which is very good for me personally. So yeah, that's sort of Euro Truck Simulator. It's a cool game. I definitely recommend picking it up if you haven't already. I think it's not much on Steam. By the time this goes out, I believe it'll be back up to full price. As it stands now, it goes on offer quite regularly. Even so, it's only like £15 normally. So I definitely would recommend Euro Truck Simulator. Even if it doesn't sound fun to you, you'll be kind of surprised by how much that game really starts to drag you in. And now they've brought Steam Workshop support on as well, and there are some great mods in there. There's some great mods on ets2.com. In fact, I actually have a mod installed for traffic. There's like 226 new cars added to the traffic, and honestly, it's just really fun when you're trucking and you can go car spotting, and that's great. I love that. So yeah, I really like Euro Truck Simulator. I would probably recommend, Euro Truck Simulator 2, I should say. Not sure on the first one. From what I've heard, the first one is okay, but it isn't nowhere near as good as Euro Truck 2. Anyways, we finally reached level 25, and for that we get a 45% discount on production cars, and we get a Porsche 959. Okay, I will certainly take a Porsche 959, that's a cool car. Originally a Group B rally car, of course. Anyways, we get 9,000 credits for finishing the 300 horsepower Invitational. And we get a Porsche 959 for the thing, 450 horsepower in that actually, which is kind of interesting. And for actually winning the race itself, we get a Peugeot 207 Super 2000, which is interesting. Anyways, friends, that is it for today's episode of the Forza Motorsport 2 Let's Play. In the next episode, I'm going to take a look at the Nissan 350 horsepower Invitational, so join me for that. Anyways, friends, I want to thank you all very much for watching. My name's been The Real Emile, and until next time,